Sacrifice for love. Sacrifice for love. Sacrifice for love. Oh, oh.
That she's bound to die and no one can change fate. Jaden stops her and tells her not to say that again. Chapa tells him not to stop her cause it's the truth. She then tells him to find someone and start moving on cause she has a few days left. Jaden wipes her tears and gives her a kiss. The next day they go to the beach where it's so quiet. They sit on the sand watching the waves of water dance. After that day, Jaden starts getting busy. He spends much time out and comes home late, but Chapa doesn't question him. One day, as they are having lunch together, Jaden receives a call and asks Chapa to go home, for he has something urgent to do. Chapa agrees but doesn't leave. Instead, he follows her. Jaden comes face to face with a girl and hugs her. Chapa watches them quietly. They sit on a table and have tea together. Chapa, seeing this, turns and leaves. Jaden returns home late and finds Chapa planning to order dinner. He stops her and suggests they cook together. Chapa asks no more and does as he said. They do the cooking and eat. Then they go to bed. Early in the morning, his phone rings. Chapa gets up and is there a sea with two hearts. She looks at it and leaves the bed. Jaden wakes up and looks for Chapa but doesn't find him. He gets his phone and finds 3 missed calls. He ignores them and tries calling Chapa, but the phone is home. He quickly drives to her parents' house but doesn't find her. Together with Mr. and Mrs. Sharma, they split up and go looking for her. Jaden decides to drive to the beach. He parks his car and goes looking for her. He finds her seated on a rock. Chapa, he calls, but she quickly gets up to leave. Jaden follows her and turns her. He asks her why she left without informing him. Chapa pushes him away and yells at him for finding a replacement without informing him. She continues by telling him that all she wanted was his time, yet he spent it with someone else who will be beside him all time. Chapa cries and hits him on the chest. Jaden holds her, trying to give an explanation, but instead she flees herself and runs away. Jaden runs after her. Chapa stops to gasp for air as she started becoming breathless. Her head spinned and her breathing became heavy. Jaden rushed and caught her before she could fall. He touches her forehead and her temperature is high. Chapa, he cries. He carries her in his arms and blood oozes from her mouth and nose. He quickly drives to the hospital. "You'll be fine, I promise. And remember that I love you and will always will," he says as they take her into the emergency theater. The girl Jaden has been meeting with appears. "Jaden," she calls and he hugs her. "Save her," he says in tears. "I'll try, and I found the liver," she says. Jaden, Mr. and Mrs. Sharma gasp a breath of relief. The treatment started and within an hour the girl Jaden met with appears with a distressed look. Jaden holds her hand. "Is everything fine?" he asks impatiently. The girl looks at him and nods. "The liver was infected. I'm sorry," she says. "Nothing can be done, and if we don't find her liver right now, then we'll lose her," she continues and leaves. Jaden moves back, leaning on the wall. Miss Sharma breaks into tears. A month later, Chapa woke up from bed. She had completely recovered. Her mom enters. "Chapa, you're awake," she says with a smile. "Mom, ever since I was discharged, Jaden didn't visit me. Is he fine?" she asks with fear. Miss Chapa sits beside her and asks her to visit him. Chapa gets up and freshens up. She quickly drives to his house, and on the door, she meets the girl again. "You?" she asks in an irritated manner. She stands up and approaches her. "I'm Jasmine, Jaden's sister. I'm sorry for everything. I came here every day waiting to see you here." She hands her a letter and keys. Then she leaves, her eyes wet. Chapa's heart races. She sits on the steps and starts reading the letter. That's when she realizes that a part of Jaden is in her that is keeping her alive. She drops into tears and forces a smile, for he asked her to smile after reading it. She gathered courage and went inside the house. She walked straight to his room. She opens the curtain and looks around. The walls of the room are filled with their photos, which she called memories. She walks around, touching the photos. She closes her eyes and tears drop. She wipes them and sits on his bed, wishing she could wishing she got a last chance to say
Goodbye.
Sacrifice for love, 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 sacrifice for love. It's good news.